Well, hello there. It has been a minute. YouTube told me so. That said, hey, you've been gone a while and people are still watching your videos. So thanks for watching the videos. That's awesome. So I thought I'd come on in here and do a little bitty update, kind of talk about what I've been up to in the world of Pokemon, how my thoughts on the market, all of that good stuff. Last time that I recorded a video, a lot of people were asking about all of my 3D printers that I have set up in the background and were wondering, well, what in the heck are you even doing with that stuff? Well, I'm doing things like making Pokeballs, giant ones. This is a rather beefy size Venusaur. And I'm doing custom cards now, which are really fun, really satisfying, because I just find an image or a well-known card and I turn it into a beautiful 3D print. And these are card size, they fit in binders, more giant Pokemon. I do the cards in larger size as well. 5x7, that Greninja came out pretty sweet. So yeah, oh, the Rayquaza, I just got those done today, the regular Rayquaza. And I also have a shiny Rayquaza. It's fun, it's very satisfying. I do 3D printed like seasonal stuff as well. There's a Lucario, bigger Rayquaza. There's my information if you want to follow me. It's made by Ronnie 3D on, well, you can email me, Facebook, and Instagram. Give me a follow if you would. Here's some more of my custom card creations. Dragonite one is one of my all-time favorites. I love that. And I've gotten better throughout time. You'll notice that this one has no border, whereas like this Lugia has a nice little frame and border and feels good to the touch. Cubone, the Palkia with the craziness. Magnemite is one of my favorite Pokemon, so that was awesome. And the, you know, like TCG Pocket, I love that. I play that every day, open packs. And they gave some love to Magnemite in an illustration here, but you can't have physical versions of the cards unless you print your own. Booyah, the Gengar from TCG Pocket. So good. Had to do it in 2 different colors. So yeah, those are fun. These are the displays that I use. I've got a show next weekend in Wichita, so I'll try and sell those bad boys. I package them up nicely, and I make little custom buttons that go with them as well. And I've decided that I'm going to try and start using my 3D printed filament waste, because I've been just throwing that away, and I hate that, but I thought maybe that would be a nice use of that. I don't know. It might not be. Still have tons of sealed Pokemon. Have not really sold off any of my sealed Pokemon. Haven't really acquired any more either because of the market, other than some random drops here and there. But that's about it. I mean, you know, we got good stuff everywhere that you can see. Hoarding and hoarding and hoarding, but not scalping, you know, like, I don't believe in that. I never have, never will. I got into this hobby about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Fusion Strike was out. Brilliant Stars, I think, had just come out. I think that was the first set. So I've been in the game for a while, and I've just kind of stashed away stuff here and there, but never with the intent to flip, but with the intention of just kind of hanging on to some of it, and then, hey, maybe it'll go up in value in 5, 10, 15 years. Never would have thought that the market would be the way that it is, but here we are now where my sealed Pokemon collection is worth more than my house. I wound up having to get collector's insurance because of that. My house policy only covered $1,000 on my sealed Pokemon, so that was no good. I almost sold everything whenever I found that out because I was just worried about fires and floods and all that stuff. But I found an insurance company called American Collectors Insurance, and it cost me $600 a year to insure my Pokemon card sealed collection. So that seemed like good peace of mind. I don't like just burning $600 a year, but also I don't like the idea of my entire sealed collection going up in flames and me getting nothing from it. So that's where we're at. It's hard to find sealed stuff out in the wild, but I was lucky today. I don't know, lucky or unlucky, I don't know. Some people have been opening these up. They've been getting them at Walmart, and they've been getting the Illustrator Contest Pikachu in a CGC-10. These are $33 a box. So I figured, why not? I found them in the wild. I'm going to grab some, and I'm going to open them because I have not been opening Pokemon cards lately, and that hurts a little bit. I found these yesterday at another Walmart. It's just 3 sealed packs of Surging Sparks. This is just MJ Holdings, I guess, ripping over open ancillary product that maybe doesn't sell as well and then repackaging it into a $16 package for 3 packs. Where'd my little slicer go? There it is. It kind of blends in. I love this thing. It's called the Slice. It's got a little plastic thing right there. And we're gonna open up some cards. We'll talk about the market. I usually don't do good doing 2 things at once, but we'll give it a try. I don't know. Mystery Gems. Okay, it says it has 1 booster pack in there as well. And we've got our, looks like a CGC graded slabby. And we got a Lost Origin pack. That's pretty cool. I love Lost Origin. That's one of my favorite sets. Oh boy, look at that. The Toxtricity. Oh, it is the illustration contest though. So that's cool. I thought it was a regular EX. I can live with that. An illustration contest, Toxtricity, and a CGC 10, 33 bucks, along with a pack of Lost Origin. That's cool. I love Lost Origin. Might not be the smartest thing in the world to open this, but feeling like gambling a little bit, I guess. Okay, we pulled a Trainer Gallery or Beetle Maximus. And the Goodra V was also in that pack as well. I also like going through packs of cards and trying to find cards that I've done Pokeballs of, because if I don't want to make a pin for my Pokeballs, then I'll just slide a little card in there, and that makes it easier to kind of identify what is in that box. Found some One Piece. I still enjoy opening One Piece. I don't play the card game. I like the live-action Netflix show. I don't like the anime. It's just a little bit too over the top for me. But it's PRB 2. So it's like all of the best cards from like the past year, they make a set out of it. And that's fun. So I bought 11 packs of that at retail. The PRB 2 cost $5.42 a pack. And then I picked up some Destined Rivals check lane blisters. These were $6.44 a pack. That Pokemon tax, substantial. There we go. PRB, The Best Volume 2, as I drop the pack of cards and just ruin them. Oh my gosh, I ruined them. I like the quality of the One Piece cards. If you've never opened up One Piece, they're pretty thick. They got a nice feel to them. And I appreciate that. I like that. Shiny looking. Shiny looking. Shiny looking. And more shiny looking. Like the last PRB2, it had like a really cool looking, that's a cool looking Dawn card. Really cool looking like reverse holo with like a pirate foil. I don't know if any of these have any special foils in them or not, but I don't know, that one's kind of different where it's like holo only on like the knife pattern. The printing quality on One Piece is really spectacular. It's like a cut above. So you get, looks like 3 or 4 hollow-ish, rare-ish cards in each one. I want to open up that other CGC thing. So I want to get that Pikachu. I want to get that Pikachu in a CGC 10. So we're doing another gem box, $33. $31.84 plus tax. I think we got another pack of Lost Origin in here. Nope, Paradox Rift. That's not as exciting. We got a Cerulege from the holiday calendar in an 8.5 near mint. Now the good news about this is that my son's favorite Pokemon is Cerulege, so little man is going to get a graded card for his collection. I don't know if he'll like that or not, but it's going to happen. Cool, that's awesome. Let's open up this Paradox Rift. Let's get that, I think Garchomp was the special illustration rare. One of my favorite cards. It's highly undervalued. It's only like a $30 card, but man, it's cool looking with like the waves and everything around it. Corbat, Rock, Durant, Nimble, and another pull. We got a Tapu Koko in an EX. Not terrible. Cool. So we got pulls and everything that we've opened. That's pretty neat. Okay, let's talk state of the hobby. I have gotten lucky on a couple of drops. I've been able to pick up like maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon Center ETBs if they allowed the purchase of 2. I did not get in on Phantasmal Flames, unfortunately. I got in on Mega Evolution. $300 or $400 booster boxes is just dumb. You know, like for a long time I was paying $100 a booster box, and so I'm kind of spoiled in that regard, but I'm also just not really willing to pay those amounts. Who knows what the market is going to do? Like, I've got huge questions about that. You know, do I sell everything now and cash in? Do I hang on to it and risk the quote unquote bubble popping? But I just don't see any of this sealed stuff, at least, going way down in the future. I just don't see it happening. So I'm continuing to hold. I guess I still got my hoarder mentality going 5 million miles an hour, because I just like having sealed Pokemon. I like having sealed investments. I like having tangible investments. I have a retirement account, 2 of them. You know, I've got a day job, so I'm not like lining up at Walmart's trying to get all of the cards and taking them from the kids. I just want to return to the days when an average person could walk into Walmart at any time and pick up a pack of Pokemon cards for retail. It's so frustrating to see on Facebook Marketplace all these people scooping up all the Mega Evolution that just came out, just all the sleeve boosters, and trying to make like $1 or $2 on them. Like, after fees, after your time, all this stuff, it's like you're not making anything. So like, what are you doing? So I think things will come back around. Things will get back to normal. I don't know if we'll ever have $100 booster boxes again. I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing. Pokemon's going to have to take a nosedive off of a cliff, I think, for that to happen. But it is nice to see signs of the market maybe improving, of Pokemon maybe printing more. I don't know. People talk about reprints all the time. I've been in this thing for 5 years, and I've seen reprints, quote-unquote reprints, where stores have gotten more booster boxes. But at this point in the game, you're not going to get a booster box for $166 MSRP, Mega Evolution. It's just not going to happen. If any of the stores get restocks of booster boxes, they're going to be at market price. So that's just where we're at right now. So I'm just kind of sitting tight. I'm not trying to FOMO. I'm not trying to overpay for any sealed product. If I can get in on a drop without taking up a bunch of time and having to wait and sit in a queue and get all stressed out about it, then cool, I'll buy some Pokemon cards. I was able to pick up a couple more Twilight Masquerade ETBs at Walmart yesterday as well. So it's nice to see those out and about and absolutely crashing the market on the ETB price. I think that's a good thing. That's healthy. That's what happened whenever I was in this thing before, and the market was just crazy around the time that Celebrations came out. You know, they printed so many Fusion Strike ETBs. They were just everywhere, and you could get them on eBay shipped for $30 every day of the week. And it was nice to walk into Walmart and see a Brilliant Stars, a Sun and, like, I was able to pick up Sun and Moon ETBs off the shelf just because that stuff wasn't selling. So I don't know if we'll ever return to it. I hope that we do. I have definitely just leaned more into my 3D printing business and still having a love for Pokemon, but printing my own cards, having my own fun, kind of having like a creative outlet for it, that's good. I do still have a couple of flea market booths, so I've got space in the town that I live in and then in a neighboring town as well. And so, like, I'll pack up packs of cards like this, and I'll put a holo, a couple reverse holos in there, and then 8 or 9 other cards, and then I'll just combine those into like some kind of packaging. Sometimes it's a mystery box, but I'll always say, all right, you're guaranteed to get, you know, like 1 ultra rare V card or something like that. Just so it's very clear. I don't want to rip people off, but for people like kids that just want cards, they just want the chance to open up cards. It's been received well, and people feel good about it, and I feel good about it as well, because I get to get rid of some cards that maybe I don't really want to have in my collection. A lot of rambling, a lot of stuff. If you guys have any questions about stuff and things, I just offloaded about $3,500 worth of singles on TCG Player. Just looking at stuff, especially Celebrations and my illustration rare cards. I guess they were called like trainer gallery cards in Sword and Shield. Those are all at all-time highs right now, so I felt like it was a good time to just let those go. The market on them might go up a little bit more. A lot of people speculate that the Celebration stuff will be more expensive come 30th anniversary time, but I was like, well, if everybody thinks that, maybe everybody's holding until then, and there's going to be a flood of stuff on the market. So I was like, I'm just going to cash in now. And so all of my extra Celebration singles I had, they're pretty much all gone now. All of my illustration rares that I didn't really want to hang on to anymore, that I have like doubles and triples and quadruples of from just opening cards over 5 years. Those are all gone now, and I've got almost $4 grand in my pocket from just selling singles on TCG Player. You can check out my store. It's Sold by Ronnie on TCG Player. I'm Sold by Ronnie on eBay as well. I don't have a ton of stuff listed on eBay, but check it out if you would like to. Some of my videos that have done well, like packaging cards and things like that, people continue to click on those. That is very much appreciated. People are still clicking the links in the bio to buy stuff through Amazon, and I get like a $10 or $15 Amazon card every month just from you guys buying stuff. So I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't have a huge YouTube channel. I don't have a ton of knowledge to share, but I enjoy the hobby, and I'd love to see it get back in a better place. And if I can contribute to that somehow, some way, I will. I don't know what I can do to do that, but I'd love to be able to do that. Just being able to get on here and talk about it a little bit every like 6 months or so, I guess, is a little bit therapeutic. So thank you for listening to my rambling. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Appreciate y'all. Hope you're all well. And as always, happy Pokemoning.